Hello, I wanted to do a video because I was thinking a lot about the things that are being posted in the group. So I wanted to ask, do you follow the divorce rules or do you just do what works for you? So I know that one of the posts that we have in the group are things that apply to children, good guidelines as far as in the divorce, things that affect our children and things we shouldn't do. Off the top of my head, I don't remember the list, but of course, you don't want to talk about your ex in front of your children in a derogatory way, something that's going to affect the kids. We don't want to do that because that really impacts them. And our journey with our ex is not their journey with their parent. So we always want to be mindful of that. But one of the things on the list that it says not to do is to utilize your child to transfer items back and forth um, to your ex and from your ex to you. And I was feeling like a super hypocrite because I'm like, I do that. I do that all the time. So I want to come clean that I do that. But what it made me think about is those are guidelines. These are guidelines. It's once again, it is the same as someone giving you guidelines for marriage. What you're going to ultimately do is what works for you and your spouse and your marriage and your family and your kids. And it is absolutely the same in divorce. You know, things are going to change um, during your divorce, what works, what doesn't work. And you're going to do the things that work for you. And you're going to be in tune with your children. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog. She's absolutely sneezing over there. Okay. You're going to do the things that work for your children and, for you and your ex. At the time, it's always going to be changing. And it's really really important. Like I said, we use our kids backpacks a lot of times, and what I will say is a lot of times, most of the time, my kids have really big backpacks because they have textbooks and things. I will really really try to be discreet where I put the items in. I try really hard not to involve them in that process. So, we do it in different ways because I don't want that to be a huge imprint on their life. Yeah, I know. I don't know what things are going to impact them, but I do try not to so much involve them within that process of the things that are going, to dad's house from my house. And a lot of times, even if it's mail, I will take a picture of it, send it to him, let him know what's coming, and not even mention it, to my child. Another thing that we do that I've heard is not also probably not the best thing. I'm just airing all my dirt right now. Is we have a schedule that alternates during the week. So, I've heard different things about that. I've heard, maybe that's hard on the child, but that has been the schedule. The schedule that we have now is the schedule that we've had for the duration of this process. So, like anyone, we're in alignment with our children. I am constantly talking to my kids. They're probably tired of me and tired of talking about their feelings with me because I'm always trying to make sure that they're okay. But you know, you have to do what works. My dog is here. I really wish you could see her. She is like, okay. Okay, Bella. I know I look crazy. See her? There she is. Okay. Hi, Bells. Hi, Bells. Okay. All right. So you know I'm not just talking to myself. Um, so we do what we are trying to do that works the best for our schedule and for our children. And like I said, constantly communicating with them how they feel about things. So the point of all of this is do what works best for you. You're writing the own rules to your divorce process. And, you know, of course, groups like these are beneficial because sometimes we don't know. There's certain things that we're not thinking about. Like, is this okay? Is this not okay? You have the opportunity to ask within the group. And also to have like-minded experiences with people who are going through this process as well. And then you realize, oh, okay, this is not so much out of the norm. This is, you know, the type of thing that happens. These are normal feelings that my children are having. These are normal experiences. These are normal feelings that I'm having. Just, you know, as Natalie often says, to normalize this experience so we're not feeling so ostracized, like things that are happening to within our world are not happening with anyone else, and that they're so out of pocket. Okay, so I think that's it. If you would like to share something that you do that might not be, you know, typical of what people say to do, you know, definitely comment down below, share your experiences with us, and that'll do it. Have an amazing day. All right, bye-bye.